Hi folks, Lou here to talk, oddly enough, about team sports, although I'm going to relate this to game playing. I'm a big team sports fan. I've been watching the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs, even though my team, the Hurricanes, went out at the semifinals. Why do I watch team sports? Why do I find them a lot more interesting than individual sports? Well, team sports pit people directly against each other in a way that most individual sports do not. But also, I like the cooperation of team sports, which may be a reason why Dungeons and Dragons First Edition is my favorite game. It's a cooperative game. It's the most cooperative game ever, the best cooperative game ever. But another reason to watch is to see what happens next. Fiction reading can be the same way. You read the book to see what happens next. Watching movies, same thing, to see what happens next. Is that why some people play or watch games, tabletop or video? Of course, there's a lot more watching perhaps on tabletop than video, but that depends. So they're not playing so much for mastery or exploration, but they just want to see what happens next. I think there's a lot to this, but I'm not positive that even the people who are doing that will realize that that's what they're doing. So you could ask people in a survey, but that doesn't mean you'll get answers that are, I won't say true, but maybe relevant. It's well known that if you survey people and ask them what they are going to do, then often you'll get the wrong answer. In other words, they don't know themselves. But this is a case where you're asking people why they're doing something. And my experience of people nowadays is people are not very self-aware, and that's becoming less and less, self-awareness is becoming less and less common. So people don't know why they're doing things. They may be doing things because other people are doing the same thing. Or they may have other reasons that are subconscious or not obvious to themselves. So I'm not going to come to any conclusion about this, but I know my own experience is sometimes I prefer to watch a game rather than play because I don't have to pay attention as much, and if I find it's kind of tedious, I can go watch another game. People sometimes wonder why I don't play games much other than my own, and my own only in playtest, and that only in solo playtest. Um, there are reasons not to playtest your own games that I've talked about elsewhere, but sometimes when you watch a game, you learn more than when you're playing because you concentrate on different things. Anyway, thanks for listening.